I was getting kind of sick of listening to Tom and Ann talk about their relationship, but then I remembered that alcohol existed. Thank you, alcohol.
April is the best, but she's 20. When April was born, I was already in 3rd grade, which means if we were friends back then, I'd have been hanging out with a baby. I don't know anything about infant care. My God, I could have killed her.
Depressed? I'm the furthest thing from depressed. I mean, look at what I've accomplished. Do you see him? Do you think a depressed person could make this? No.
That man has the largest penis I have ever seen. I actually don't even know if he has mumps. Forgot to look. I was distracted by the largest penis I have ever seen.
Pawnee's police chief is retiring, and I'm trying to get his endorsement before he goes. I'm really nervous because I need this for my campaign. And Ben is really nervous because he is afraid of cops.
I'm not afraid of cops. I have no reason to be. I never break any laws, ever. Because I'm deathly afraid of cops.
It's going well so far, but it's too early to tell. He was pretty far gone.
I ate a brownie once at a party in college. It was intense. It's kind of indescribable, actually. I felt like I was floating. Turns out there wasn't any pot in the brownie. It was just an insanely good brownie.
Oh, I love any book about vampires, werewolves, monsters, zombies, sorcerers, beasties, or time-traveling romances. And if I had an hour alone with Robert Pattinson, he would forget all about Skinny Legs McGee, I'll tell you that much.
No, I don't plan to buy anything here. I buy my burger ingredients at Food and Stuff, a discount food outlet equidistant from my home and my work. I came here for the same reason people go to the zoo. Shh, look at that thing. Nature is amazing.
I bought this mackerel at the supermarket. I've been standing in the water with the fish on my hook for 30 minutes. I saw it on an episode of I Love Lucy. Pathetic, maybe, but feels pretty good to have a bunch of little boys be super into me. That came out wrong.
Chris and Tom offered to help me train to become a police officer. The physical exam is about 3 months away, and I am in terrible shape, but I can already do this. So, I'm getting there.
There are 2 things I know about white people. They love Matchbox 20, and they are terrified of curses.
Personalized, leopard-printed robe, pink feather cuffs, and on the back in rhinestones, you can get it.
You know why tonight's fun? Because everyone's so gay. And they know how to have fun, and the dancing. Everyone is just who they are, and who they are is just stone cold gay.
I will also take the sexy black one.
I am not surprised at all. I've been to South America. I did very well there.
Desserts are what I call desserts. Trays are entrees. I call sandwiches Sammy's, Sandoozles, or Adam Sandler's. Air conditioners are Cool Blasters with a Z. I don't know where that came from. I call cakes big old cookies. I call noodles long-ass rice. Fried chicken is fry chicky chick. Chicken parm is chicky parm parm. Chicken cacciatore, chicky catch. I call eggs pre-birds or future birds. Root beer is super water. Tortillas are bean blankies. And I call forks food rakes.
Leslie has anniversaries for everything. Zoo Day, the first time we went to the zoo together. Double Date Day, was the first time we went on a double date. Daniel Day-Lewis Day. Talk Like a Pirate Day. Talk Like a Pittsburgh Pirate Day, which, why, and how. This calendar was last year's Calendar Day present, celebrating the first time she ever bought me a calendar.
I passed up a gay Halloween party to be here. Do you know how much fun gay Halloween parties are? Last year I saw 3 Jonas Brothers make out with 3 Robert Pattinsons. It was amazing.
I have tried to achieve external goals. Run a 4-minute mile, climb Mount Everest. But before I can do that, I need to climb the Mount Everest of my mind.
I loved Andy. Loved him. Loved Andy. He was a totally helpless baby when we met. I dated him for 3 years. Now he's an adult with a job. And some other girl is gonna reap the rewards of my hard work? That's bullshit.
Joan has always been kind of a train wreck, but the last 3 years, she's gone off the deep end. She did a string of shows from rehab.
Victoria Herzog, you were a successful attorney from Wilmington, Delaware. Then you hit rock bottom.
This is supposed to be anonymous.
She once gave every member in her audience a car, one car, that they all had to fight for. Oh, and last year, she did a show where she called all of her ex-boyfriends while sitting on a washing machine.
Well, Eric, if you didn't give it to me, then who did?
I love her so much. I hope she's my real mom.
Yeah, I've always been a bit of an outdoorsman. When I was a kid, my parents used to make me hang out in the backyard a lot and just run around until I got tired. But if there's any criminals out there watching, I never get tired. And ladies, too.
Parks Department, and Ben is city manager, but we're married, so it's kosher and awesome. We live together.
And work together.
And we are so
in sync that we finish each other's
sentences. We rehearse that at home. Naked in bed.
We've been on a couple of dates. I really like him. The problem is he's like a perfect human man. I can't find one flaw. There was one time I thought he farted, but it was me.
Anne was getting a little chummy. When people get too chummy with me, I like to call them by the wrong name to let them know I don't really care about them.
That's a genius move.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Lester.
America is awesome. It's so full of hope. And small towns, and big cities, and real people, and delicious beverages and hot guys. You just never know an opportunity is gonna strike.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready for it.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Definitely, I'm fired up.
Yeah.
I'm fired up. You know, they say that democracy or whatever only works when people get involved. Well, I'm getting involved. So I am gonna make a vow now that I will do whatever it takes to get this pit filled in. Even if it takes 2 months.
Woo! Soul sister, gonna get your phone, sister.
Yeah.
Sweet lady Marmalade.
She's the worst person I've ever met. I want to travel the world with her.
Diane suggested we tag along to London for a honeymoon. I agreed because my love for her trumps my hatred for Europe. Then she hit a phase of morning sickness that knocked her for a loop and decided to stay home, but she insisted I go and take pictures for her. All of this could have been avoided if we'd followed my plan for a honeymoon. A steak dinner, a glass of Lagavulin whiskey, then vigorous lovemaking for 2 hours, and we're both asleep by 8:30.
I started a business where I rent my fancy clothes to teens so their parents don't have to buy them nice things they'll just grow out of. So if you see a 14-year-old kid wearing a Louis Vuitton cravat, you know who to thank. Me. And Louis Vuitton for making some dope-ass cravats.
I'm a simple man. I like pretty dark-haired women and breakfast food. But this stock photo I bought at a framing store isn't real. Today, I got the real thing. A naked Tammy made me breakfast this morning. Oh, I should have taken a picture of it.
Make a baby tuxedo clothing line. A department store with a guest list. White fur earmuffs for men. Contact lenses that display text messages. Invent a phone that smells good. Own a nightclub called Eclipse that's only open for 1 hour 2 times a year. Cover charge, $5,000. I can keep going.
My idea of a perfect government is one guy who sits in a small room at a desk, and the only thing he's allowed to decide is who to nuke. The man is chosen based on some kind of IQ test, and maybe also a physical tournament, like a decathlon. And women are brought to him, maybe, when he desires them.
I mean, I'd do anything for Ron. Even spend a whole night fighting his crazy ex-wife. But I think I'm safe. She's gotta be tired by now.
Hi. Leslie's been holding it together pretty well, but today is when she needs us the most. That's why we formed the Leslie Knope Emotional Support Task Force.
Anything she could possibly need to get her through these final hours, we got it covered. Back rubs, YouTube videos of turtles and birds becoming friends.
A poster announcing the new Lilith Fair concert. It's fake, but it'll buy us an hour.
We even have a secret hand signal in case we think she needs help. It's loosely based on the Klingon greeting salute.
I just learned that, and if I had known, I would not have agreed to it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no? I have to move, right? Yeah. I'm gonna leave the country. Bye, everybody. Bye.
The band has had a few different names over the years. We were Teddy Bear Suicide, but then we changed it to Mouse Rat. Then we were God Hates Figs, Two Doors Down, Department of Homeland Obscurity. Then we were Three Skin, Just the Tip, Flames for Flames, Muscle Confusion, Nothing Rhymes with Orange, then Everything Rhymes with Orange, Andy Dwyer Experience, AD and the D-Bags, the Andy's, Radwagon, Five Skin, Four Skin, Nothing Rhymes with Blorange, Death of a Scam Artist, Razor Dick, Puppy Pendulum, Possum Pendulum, Penis Pendulum, Handrail Suicide, Angel Snack, Jet Black Pope, Punch Face Champions, Ninja Dick. We went back to Mouse Rat, and now we are Scarecrow Boat. God, when I hear myself say Scarecrow Boat out loud, I kind of hate it.
364 days a year, they rake me over the coals. Today, I take those burning coals, I shove them back down their throats, and I watch their melting flesh drip off their worthless faces. You know, in Russia, they could pretend that pit was a park. Bring their kids down there. Hey, Vlad, look at these rocks. Let's pretend they're potatoes. Nikolai, do you want to swim in the dirt?
Strippers do nothing for me. I like a strong, salt-of-the-earth, self-possessed woman at the top of her field. Your Steffi Grafs, your Cheryl Swoopses. But I will take a free breakfast buffet anytime, any place. I enjoy government functions like I enjoy getting kicked in the nuggets with a steel-toed boot. But this hotel always serves bacon-wrapped shrimp. That's my #1 favorite food, wrapped around my #3 favorite food. I'd go to a banquet in honor of those Somali pirates if they serve bacon-wrapped shrimp. Excuse me.
We are throwing a Halloween party at our house. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
Someone will die.
Of fun.
And of murder.
There's gonna be beer, pumpkins.
Bloody goblins.
Fake ones. It's gonna be awesome. We have decorations.
Dead people that we just murder.
Not murdered, but pictures of dead people from TV or movies.
Mutilated bodies.
But fake ones. Candy, dancing, tequila, all kinds of food and snacks.
Blood orphans.
No blood orphans. I don't know what that is.
Pulled the tooth out yesterday. But it's always a good idea to demonstrate to your coworkers that you are capable of withstanding a tremendous amount of pain.
You don't even know one thing. I didn't even say one thing, and then she asked me the whole thing, and I didn't even do it once.
I'm like an elephant, okay? If I walk into a room, it's like, okay, he's in there.
Baba booey.
Turn this music down. Fuzzy, boob, and love and stuff.
Play para no hacer porque fui a una pronuncia y como en mexicana te la pizza derecha de mi casa.
And nothing wrong bringing the old me back. The mama know her body so trophy glass. She worked.